And I'm just 31.
Blood clot. British. See me I say,
Beats.
I sound like the ghetto cause my voice and the cries represent the ghetto. See me I say, I say ghetto youth stand firm. See me I say, from your earn, you can get what is yours. Focus and learn. British. Come rise my youth, better out there. Now make prime time news, spin off awkward. Just work my youth till your boss way. Put yourself out there, you know say better out there. Come rise my youth, better out there. Now make prime time news, spin off awkward. Just work my youth till your boss way. Put yourself out there, you know say better out there. Yo, you see me I say? Bricks. Remember when the corner shop was the cinema? Hide the weed under the rocks next to the blocks. Stand up to the left, perfect view from the watch point. Money on me cause the clock a tick tock. And if you stop my brain, violence I go come with that. So do not trouble me because me never trouble you. I mean no really wanna help me, rather double. Don't let them shot you with the venom, them a snake. A lot of fake people wear capes. Don't trust them and get yellow tape. Bad mind and grudge don't wear face. Come rise my youth, better out there. Now make prime time news, spin a fork. Just work my youth till your boss way. Put yourself out there, no say better out there. Come rise my youth, better out there. Now make prime time news, spin a fork. Just work my youth till your boss way. Put yourself out there, no say better out there. This is a open letter just to the ghetto youths. Me a beggar no, don't take no guns and shoot. All the hustling, tell them buck you one away. Better you did get a 9 to 5 and just save. Families and friends a visit you by the grave. You shoulda listened up, you shoulda misbehave. This a real life. Ghetto youth, this a real life. My older brother try to stab me with a real knife. Don't ever make a move if it no feel right. Yeah, ghetto youth, this is a cruel world. You will let them in, them sell you out like 6ix9ine. Cut them off now cause them a waste time. Where them a go bout them want FaceTime. Ghetto youth, no make them hold you down. All these and them thing they wish it down. Now go see we lifeless on the ground. Success we made it, we ancestor paved this. Champagne a dash way on the ground. Monkey grease smoke a flow through my lungs. Sharp boss all white party rum. Inna the VIP lounge she has it down me pants. Crypto money just bomb. S6 with me new G-Wagon. British, Danny British, ghetto youth, go for years. British, Danny British.
Mubs got beats.
The girl no stop stress me. Every time I left she text me. So she miss me and she want me come back home. She no like to sleep alone. Always on the phone. Baby says she feeling me, she feeling me. She lonely so she needing me, she needing me. Sexually lit. When me touch her this evening, she'll reach the ceiling. Whoa,
What is up? Your boy Danny British, you know? Just go outside, go hold a smoke, you know. Cool, you know, like 29 degrees out there, you know, man. So now I stand up in front of the heater, yeah. You see me? Yeah, man, warm up, you know. I just turn it on to, you know, drama this. Yeah, man. Daughter and mommy gone. Go do them little whatever them gone go do, you know, out on the road. I'm saying? Now I'm there, so I go and kick back. I did set aside a little investment account for a baby, you know. Never my daughter specifically, you know. I mean, I say right now, I'm in America, you know, I work so hard for the years, you know what I mean? Need to have a little something, you see what I'm saying? Can't just work, and, you know, I live lifestyle and don't have something to show at the end of it, you know what I mean? So, I did have a little account out there, start just for my kids, you know, future kid. You know what I mean? And you know the little account they grow and reach $100,000 now. The little account when I grow, I start contributing to it heavy 2020. Yeah, and now fast forward 2 years later, it reached 100 grand, man. That nice to know. So there's a little account out there with that for me, kiddo. You know, as she grow, the account continue to grow. You know what I mean? Yeah, cause that's the money when we not touch. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Must always have a plan. Right now, I must always have some money in hand, you know. Yeah, always keep you some change. And a lot of people, them say the average Americans don't have $400 for emergency. Them don't have. Look, the average American don't have one, you get me? Two, you get me? Three, you get me? Four, the average American don't have four of these. You hear me? I say average American. You cannot be here acting like the average American. You get me? And these are, I think it said people with jobs. You get me? So I'm not even talking people that don't have jobs where you can understand and say, okay, they're unemployed. These are people with jobs. You know, people need to talk the truth and stop pretending for this life on social media to impress strangers that don't know them. You get me? A lot of people out here pretending and misleading the youths them. You get me? You think about it. If a man making, let's say a man making 90,000 a year or 100,000 a year, after taxes, come we say I get, let's say, 7 grand after taxes. $7,000 after taxes. A man like that probably have a nice home, right? You might go pay a mortgage of, go we say $3,000, $2,000 to $3,000, right? So now you probably get $3,500 every bi-week. So when your first 2 week come and you get that $3,500, you have to pay your mortgage with that. You get me? Now you only left with $500, or you left with, come we say, $700-800. Then your next paycheck come. Then remember, you have to buy food. You have car, insurance have to pay. You have your phone bills that have to pay, and then you have dining. You get me? Then when your next paycheck come, majority of people have them bills. You have bills, your house costs. You get me? You have house costs that you have to pay. You got your cable that have to come out of that. You get me? You probably have a car payment. You know what I mean? It's probably a nice car. So your car payment are probably like $1,500 a month, $1,200, depend on how your credit was when you go get the car. So when you check it out, you're bringing in 7 grand, but you're really only seeing, let's say, 2,000 out of it or 1,500 out of it, and then out of that 1,500, you're still buying food or you're still taking vacation. So now you have to pay credit card debt out of it. You have to do all of that out of it, and you live this illusion like you have money. You don't think, and you think like you have money because your lifestyle, I say you have money. Your work feed is not nobody give you. And a lot of people don't come from it, so they want to experience it. You get me? But a lot of people going through the experience and they're not realizing that no, they're on a treadmill. No, you're on a mill where you have to run, constantly run. And now you have the fear. So now you're making money, but you have the fear of this treadmill stopping, because if the treadmill stop, you drop. I remember it's you one on the treadmill, you know, everybody else was just looking at you working out and say, man, things are going good. Look how such and such fit. Things going on good. You get what I'm saying? But when that treadmill stop, what you going to do? You get me? I am on the treadmill and I have to make sure I control it. The treadmill got my pace. It got my inclination. It stop when I tell it to stop, and I step off when I feel like stepping off. You get me? And should the treadmill stop working, I make sure that I burn enough calories. You get me? Where I won't feel that I need this treadmill for the next month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, or a year. You get me? I can go work. I can actually go try out other workout machines in the gym. You see me? I can go work on my shoulders, you know? I can go whatever, because I made sure that I burn, you know, what I needed to burn to feel accomplished from the treadmill. And that is having investing accounts. You get me? If you're at a job, you need certain investing account going on, you know what I mean? Majority of people, I get a full paycheck and I fuck it up. I buy luxury items and I buy, you get me? I buy my Burberry things them from like way back. I don't feel the need to go buy new items. I just don't. I've experienced it, I've done that, live it, still living it, you know, because I buy Burberry pieces for my daughter. You know, you get what I'm saying. But it's her time now. And a lot of people, they're living for themselves when they have kids. And you can't do that when you have kids. You know what I mean? You can live for yourself and your kids. You get me? But you have to put yourself in the position to do that. And a lot of people, they don't even have in the position for themselves, and they ended up having kids. And now they're in a bad position. Me having kids financially, or me having a kid financially, hasn't impacted me. You get me? I've never felt like, oh my God, I'm going to make this sacrifice. You get what I'm saying? I always make sure my wife straight when it comes on to money. You know, I always make sure she's straight. I always make sure my daughter's straight. You know what I mean? I always make sure myself straight when it comes to money. And then I make sure with my money now, I invest that. You know what I mean? And sometimes I lose my money. I have times when I lose a big money. But I always make sure before I lose a big money, I don't gamble my money that I have to deal with things. You get me? If I know my bills are going to be, let's say, $1,000 this week, and I have $1,000 right now, and a guy come to me and say, hey, if you buy Litecoin with the $1,000, you know, the market look like it going to go up based on the chart. I'm not taking my $1,000 and do that. You get me? I go and pay my bills, you get me, and then go try get $1,000 now. So I need to figure out what I can hustle to get 1,000. You know what I mean? And when I say hustle, I don't mean illegal activities. You can do it. You know what I mean? I can go across the street right now and ask my neighbor, you have anything you want to clean out in your garage? They say, yeah, okay, cool. I'll do that for you. I'll give them my truck and give them 2 guys, and that's what a nice little $200 right there. So you see me, that $200 there now, I take that now. I might take $50, go to the casino and win a good 600 off of 40. You get me? So I'm closer. You see me? Yeah. Reality. I don't tell you things that I wouldn't do. You see, I'm telling you things that I've done. You get me? So, make that money, man. A lot of people, they get, you know, they lose their way. They lose their way, man. You know what I mean? They're working, and yeah, they're making good money. But at the end of the day, when it all said and done, they cannot survive the world without continuing to work. Like the other day I was talking to one of my guys, and he said to me, how much is enough? Like, how much money going to take me to say, all right, that's it, I am all right. You know, and I won't lie to you, I tell him 25 million, realistically. 25 million. I feel like 25 million is good because I can give my daughter $10 million in an trust fund. And then for myself now, I can flip 5 million and then I can lock away another 5 for myself for age and then live off, you know, 5 out there where, you know, that's family money, that's household money, that's emergency fund, that's okay, the family need a new property, you know what I mean, let's go buy that property. But the 5 million on the side, that's my investment money. You get what I'm saying? And that is 25. And buddy said that's a lot of money. And this is a man who I know have like $6 million. You know what I mean? When I met him, he had like 500,000. And then, you know, in the market, so his money went up over the, I think I know him since 2016. So, you know, these guys' money grow. This is the guy who teach me how to invest. You get me? So, it's just one of those things, you know, people have to look at the future and think about what they want, you know. For some people, money isn't it, you know what I mean? And that's okay. You get me? But when you hear me talk about money, man, just think about stability. Think about being 60 years old and having a stroke and you can't do your job no more and you didn't finish pay for your mortgage, you didn't finish pay for your whatever you have bills but right there and then, and now your kids coming up and they don't want that burden, so now they're going to sell off your home and now they're going to do everything they have to do to now get rid of those bills and put you in a home. What are you going to do? That is why you have to always invest. Make sure you have cushions and don't allow, when you have a vision, don't allow people that haven't accomplished what looks like your vision to basically give you their opinions. You know, and a lot of people say, you know, listen to the opinions of everybody, but take it with a grain of salt, you know, because a lot of people have the answers but don't have the answers for themselves. You know, I've seen people who was around me, you know what I mean, male and females, who had the answer for my life and what they think or how they think I should have better operated my life. And if you fast forward 2 years later, everyone that was in my life who thought they had better ideas or thought they had opinions of, you know, that if I start listening to them that I would have gotten further in life, today they're not even 10% of my accomplishment, not even 10%. You know, there's individual out there who we have the same job titles, like we're in the same tech space, but they're like a hamster and the treadmill, what they call it, the hamster and the fucking spinning wheel or whatever the fucking hamster run part. Right? It's like them just dip on this treadmill, just keep going, because at the end of the day, they don't have any investments because of decisions and you cannot be emotional in your decision making. You have to always be diplomatic and logical in your decision making. I am always very diplomatic and very logical in my decision making. Should it get to the point where I have to go to emotions, that's where I feel disrespected and there's no reason for me to respond in a logical sense, because I am now feeling disrespected and I feel like this person is now small comparing to me as a person. So now I have to now stoop down to that person level and then now bully them on that level to show them that they're nothing to begin with. You know what I mean? Some people you just have to let them know that you're nothing. Like, and you just have to understand. Some of you guys out there are like jerks, meaning that you guys feel like you have the answers and no one else don't have the answers, and you don't listen to anyone other than yourselves, right? And then you try to impose that personality on an individual. You try to tell an individual how they are, how they would respond to a situation, how you get what I'm saying, as if you're the creator or the mastermind or the puppeteer and this person is a puppet. And when you check it out now, you allow these people to make decisions in your life that can sometimes be detrimental for your life, can sometimes be just crazy. It can bring you down as an individual, because now you're now living to please people and they're happy with you pleasing them, but you're sad inside because you know how you know your passion. You know you. I cannot tell you who you are, just like how you cannot tell me who I am. But you know, there's people out there that, like, I've experienced it, you know what I mean, where people thought like they know how I am thinking, know what I am going to do. They just so strong headed on their perception of what I am and their perception of how I should conduct myself. And then when I don't allow these people, male and females, to have their best way of me, they have decided to distance themselves, right? Which is fine with me. If you have to leave me out of the picture for your happiness, that's fine with me. But I am expecting, while you're away, I am expecting you to do things of greater structure. I expect you to accomplish the things that you told me you were set to accomplish. For example, not having to work again for some, not needing a man like me financially, because there's going to be another person who have bigger finance, billionaire status actually, where I cannot find them or the billionaire, right? What about the presidents holding companies? Let's talk about the males. What about, oh, are we our place and you cannot conduct business in our place with our people again? Like you guys were going to have money forever. Last time I checked, some of you guys were hungry like dogs. Last time I checked, a lot of you guys aren't doing well. Last time I checked, a lot of you guys should have had a 9 to 5. Last time I checked, a lot of you guys weren't businessmen that you thought you were. Last time I checked, I was the guy who had all the luxury cars, had the crypto investments before crypto got hot, before Bitcoin even reached 12,500, right? So I was the software engineer guy who was always ahead of always, to this day, always ahead of it. I was the guy who had investments who outweigh what you guys had. And you guys came around and act like you guys had the answers, you know, and that is why I had to offend you guys and let you guys realistically know that there could be no situation in this life where I would ever need anything from you guys. There is nothing you guys can afford in your little box that I cannot afford times 10. And I've proven 2 years now, I've proven it. For example, I have an account for my daughter with 100,000 US dollars in it. 100,000 US dollars in it, right?
You guys have kids, but you guys have any account for your guys' kids with $100,000 in it? And I'm not talking about account where your name attached and you can just drive and go pull out your money and fuck up the money. I thought you have investment account out there. No, you don't. Y'all don't. You know on yourself. Who I am talking, you guys know on yourself. I'm always, I try to be the nice guy. I try to accept, I try to be cool with, I try to be loving. I allow, guys, to even drive my $100,000 vehicles, my $80,000 sport car, my $60,000 truck. I allow you guys to come into my $3,000 penthouse. I allow you guys to come into my $3,000 luxury apartment. I allow you guys to meet fellow software engineers. I allow you guys to experience a certain type of lifestyle. Why you guys allow? Them guys then pull me into the trenches, nearly turn me into a trench man, like I'm a ditch. That way I tell you. So, 2 years now, fast forward 2 years now, you guys can't do it. You guys can't show me an investment for the kids with $100,000. You guys can't even show me assets to your names what value $100,000. Yeah, a lot of you guys can show me unfinished homes in Jamaica. And that's fine and dandy. You get me? That's fine and dandy. That's great. We are talking about reality thing. You think you can tell no goddamn girl, say, yeah, bring them go Jamaica, go live in the bush with goats, with no internet, no fiber optics. You think no girl want? No. You guys don't have homes on the North Coast with fiber optics, internet laced in it. You guys live in the countryside, the bushes, where mosquito harvest. That's where I am from. But at the end of the day, you guys acting like you guys were anything. You know what I mean? Like you guys come to America. You guys in America living like dogs. You don't know who me talking. You know living like dogs. You guys can't go in your pocket right now. Can't go in your pocket right motherfucking now. See and do this. You guys can't do this. You guys can't just throw down a hole and a money. You guys can't just do this and it's not your bills. You don't even have a reason for it. I don't have a reason for this. I don't have a goddamn reason for it. I just have it. You get what I'm saying? I don't have a reason for it. You get me? I just have it. You know, this different from money in my bank account. This different from money in my crypto account. This different from money in my investment account. This different from my bonus money that I'm supposed to get end of March. This different from my paycheck money that I'm going to get on the 1st. This different from my paycheck money that I'm going to get on the 15th. You get what I'm saying? You guys, come on. This different from all my other investment them outside of the corporate world. You get what I'm saying? Like, and I'm just 31. Blood clot. I feel like me in the Hellcat. Me feel like me in the Hellcat. I'm just 31. You know guys, embarrassing. The Jamaicans, know yourself. What used to there around me, embarrassing. Is a shit, And what hurt me the most, you get me, about it is you guys just when bad mind me for clothes. Clothes what me wear to this day. Clothes what look like me just buy it to this day. To this day. You get what I say? So, you know what I mean? Here, fast forward 2 years later. Not one of who I am talking about right now can show you money on the table like this. Show you $100,000 in an account like me. Or show you crypto investments or anything. Or can go outside and show you them Range Rover. Show you them truck. Show you say them alright. Show you them baby I wear Burberry and healthy. See, me all wear like my life so okay that me I wear my daughter nail polish. My daughter take me nail and have it and we are play around with the polish my nail. See it there? You see me? Like, what I do? What I do? What I be definite why? Even if the market drop, none of you can't even buy a house. Think about that. Market drop, none of you can't even buy a house. You get me? And the next one, you went from a drive luxury car to the point where you can't even afford a car because you fuck up yourself with bankruptcy. Crazy. Crazy. At the end of the day, if me go sell the range right now, me profit on my range. My range work. We're in a seller's market right now. All the vehicles that I have right now in the green, should I go sell those vehicles right now? You get what I say for the year, the mileage, and after the years, the time when me have them, me a profit right now. Yeah, but if me go sell my Range Rover have a brand new motor in it according to them. Quotation on the brand new. But what that mean is me have a warranty with the dealership where no matter what happen with my motor, the dealership have to deal with it. I'm not going to give up that to go try out new car. No, I am alright. Do good, good will follow you. Do good, good will follow you. Do fuckery, fuckery follow you. You play foolish games, you will get foolish results. Foolish prizes. Tell you this. I watch a partner play foolish games with me, and now they're living with the foolish prizes. I watch friends play foolish games with me, and now they're still living foolish lives. You get me? So hear me, I say, oh, it's your boy Danny British, and me I go put away my blood clot table full of money. Table full of money, me say. Table full of money. Come on, table full of money. Table full of money. That me I talk about. Your boy Danny British, and me talk to Uno again. And I don't even do my taxes yet. That me I tell you, I need to do my taxes.